Coming up in sports, find out which Cowgirl leads the Big 12 in scoring, rebounds, and steals. Plus, we'll remember the 10 next. Today, a roller coaster season is an understatement for Cowboy basketball. Highs include beating Kansas for the third straight year at home, but the lows include losing to Missouri State and Kansas State. Most recently, the Cowboys knocked off Auburn on the road in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. The Pokes are 11-10 overall, just 2-6 though in conference play, including its last conference loss to Baylor by 4. Next up for OSU is Texas Tech. The Red Raiders are sitting in a similar situation to the Cowboys, as the two teams are tied for 8th in the conference standings with 2-6 records and losses to Kansas State. Tech is scoring 0.4 of a point more per game during conference play than the Cowboys, meaning their Wednesday night matchup in Lubbock could be tight. And the Pokes are looking to avoid losing a third straight game in Lubbock. After that, though, it doesn't get easier. Iowa State comes to town on Saturday. Cowgirl basketball is sitting 3rd in the Big 12 at the halfway point in conference play. What's more impressive, though, is seeing how one Cowgirl is seeming to own the Big 12. Senior Brittany Martin is leading the conference in scoring, rebounding, steals, and minutes played. Iowa State coach Bill Fennelly declared himself the president of the Brittany Martin fan club following OSU's overtime win against the Cyclones. Last time out, Martin scored 19 points against TCU while grabbing 10 boards and dishing out 5 assists. Next up for Martin and the crew, Bedlam ensues in Norman. Cowgirl tennis is off to a 6-0 start this season. OState TV's Sydney Gray has more on their recent success as the team gets ready to head to nationals.
The OSU women's tennis team is off to a great start this spring season. Coaches and the team both want the same thing, to keep that momentum going. An overall team doubles win and 5 straight singles wins for the Cowgirls tennis team kept their winning streak alive. The Cowgirls took on Wichita State recently, beating them 6-1. Cowgirl tennis coach Chris Young said he is proud of their performance.
The girls are playing well. I think we're gaining confidence with each match, and I think that's important early in the season.
The Cowgirls are ranked in the top 10 of the Intercollegiate Tennis Association. According to ITA polls, the Cowgirls are the highest ranked Big 12 team. As for upcoming matches, the Cowgirls say they feel confident and ready to compete.
I think it's just a matter of feeling good about getting the job done, and now we can take that pressure that we felt a little bit and add it to good momentum going into indoors.
Victoria Lushkova is ranked number 46 in the nation. Lushkova's match kept fans on their toes as she forced a tie-breaking set to win her singles match.
It feels really good coming to the national indoors and playing next weekend, and knowing that we did really well this first few weekends and getting confidence to play well.
The team has a few more practices ahead as they prepare. The Cowgirls already have a guaranteed spot at the upcoming ITA Nationals in Madison, Wisconsin. For OState TV, I'm Sydney Gray.
34 national championships and counting. Cowboy wrestling is in full swing, and there's a huge match coming up. The 8-2 Cowboys have looked very good when stopping Missouri's 37-match win streak, even when grappling on the gridiron with Iowa and in so many other matches. However, this installment of Bedlam carries more meaning to guys like Coach John Smith and Nolan Boyd, both of whom grew up right here in Oklahoma.
I mean, it's pretty sweet. I never thought I'd be on the stage. I mean, I dreamed about it, and that's where it ended. Just a dream. I didn't ever think it was possible, and now here.
It usually brings out the best in athletes, you know. In wrestling matches, it doesn't ever seem like it goes the way you think it goes. You know?
The Cowboys hold a 134-27-10 advantage in Bedlam, and the Cowboys and Sooners grapple in Gallagher-Iba Arena February 5th at 7 p.m. January 27th, 2001, a date embedded in the mind of every Oklahoma State fan. It's been 15 years, but that doesn't mean we stop remembering what happened that fateful night. Our own Jordan Bridges show us how OSU did that this year.
January 27th, 2001 was a day to never be forgotten. And 15 years later, Oklahoma State continues to remember the 10. When the Cowboy basketball family lost 10 of their own in a plane crash, they promised to never forget. 15 years later, they're still keeping that promise. Fan development coordinator Matt Fletcher has seen firsthand how the university has remembered the 10.
Since I've worked here and been a student here, I've noticed that we've always stayed very true to the promise to remember the 10. It's not something that we do lightly. Between the Remember the 10 run, between the basketball games that are around the anniversary of the plane crash, you can always see it in the OSU family. They always come out and really show their support for the 10 and those families.
The basketball team did their part to remember as they donned these new throwback jerseys as a tribute to the 10.
I love that we did the throwback jerseys. They were a really cool tribute to the team of that era, and it almost, for those fans that have been fans for a long time, when you saw those jerseys come out on Twitter the night before, it almost took you back to that time period and really got your mind really in the right setting for the anniversary, the 15th anniversary the next day.
At halftime, the Remember the 10 run donated $20,000 to Oklahoma State University Counseling Services, making it $180,000 in total donations.
We hope to see everybody there at the Remember the 10 run. Go to the website, rememberthe10.com. Please sign up to run. It's going to be a special year, and let's keep showing these families how much we love and support them and remember the 10 men we lost. Thank you.
For OState TV, I'm Jordan Bridges.
Men's tennis is off to a hot start, sitting at 6-1 after sweeping 2 top 25 opponents over the weekend. Don't forget, baseball season is right around the corner, and that is Sports Today.